hit, smack, pop. Then I move in. And I step forward or back. I'm going to step back this time here. And I'm just going to go stretch it out. He's going to just pound me. So if I just sit here and do nothing, I'm just going to eat it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to groin shot, I come up, and then I'm going to grab any hair that he has, I'm going to grab his collarbone, and then I'm going to shoot down his, and then I'm going to peel him off, groin shot, and move. So from here, he grabs me, I can hit, I can slap, but I have to give him something to think about besides pounding my face to dust. So I hit, then I come down. Now, I'm going to make a web hand. My left shoulder, or my left knee, and my left hand are going to go this way, down to here. So, and then I'm going to peel him off to here, and then he's over here. I'm going to hit, come over, and then when I go down, I'm not trying to pick him up and throw him out. It's all velocity. I'm going along this line, so it's here. There you go. And then I just go over here, pop him in the groin. Even if he's here, and he's still got my neck, he's still tight. It's like this. I don't care. I can grab an eye, I grab a nose, I stay away from the mouth, but that just peels him back and then hits. She grabs here, groin shot, I pop up. I'm going to shoot the palm, whip hand that way. I don't go all the way down to the floor. It's more of a velocity. I'm just, bam, pop it this way. Another thing is when I do this, and this is very important, I get a groin shot, I come up, pop it into here, you can go down. I don't want to be, grab onto my neck. I don't want to be here where I break that head-hip alignment. Now I'm here, because now we're in this wrestling match. I want to be here so that keep a strong lock into this. So I hit, boom, and then boom. But I keep that head-hip alignment that way. Careful with your finger. I'm going to go here, here. Then I cast out the neck and I hit here. My elbow is perpendicular to her elbow, right above it. Then I come, drop it down, then I lift it up to here, and then I crank it down to here. This is in a little shelf here. Ideally, her elbow is lower than her wrist. I'm leaning on her slightly this way. I'm just being nice, but I'll do like this. Because that way, if I'm just center, she just jiggles a lot back and forth and she gets away. If I get her all the way over this way, it's going to be harder for her to do that. Then I'm going to smack, ricochet off her face, and hit in the elbow pit this way here. So I got a figure 4. I can hit her in the face, but why? I'd rather just take the elbow out that way, the shoulder out that way. Now I'm going to make a transition, so I have to give her something to think about. So I'm going to do the attemming, and it can be just as simple as just a shin kick right there. I disengage, and I roll around and bring it back to here onto this shelf here, towards my core. Now I'm going to make another transition. I can kick, I can give up the arm, knee smash, and then I go back down to here. Sort of a finger sandwich. So I'm doing this, and I'm doing this. The thumbs are just along for the right. I'm not doing the erector set like this. It's just here. I got the meat of her hand here, and I bring it down to here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab her thumb with my left, and I'm going to serve up the plate of fingers right here. And I'm being nice on her hand because of her broken finger, but I would be twisting clockwise as I'm pressing up that way. Then I'm going to pop her arm up here, and you can see an L on my hand and an L there. I grab the meaty part of the hand with my thumb across the back of the hand. I bring her elbow down to here. Be in a Nikyo position. So I'm squeezing here, and then I'm going to rotate that way. Now ideally, what I like to do, and because of a broken finger, I'm not going to do it, but I'd slip off to the last two fingers, do some small circle jiu-jitsu, and do it that way, especially if you have really big hands. But I'm just going to do the regular old Nikyo. So down here, and then I'm going to dive bomb down to here. I'm in a good horse stance. I'm not leaning over like this, and my left hand's going to go into here, grab the meaty part of the thumb, and then I do the mighty, mighty duck. And I put it here. And I'm bringing the towel. I'm not getting the pressure off. I'm going to elbow here, and then I'm going to go down to these two fingers. Then I just switch hands. So I got small circle jiu-jitsu, just like I'm turning on the water faucet. Right here, I got the fulcrum right here and here. Then I just pop it up to here, and I squeeze off around. Okay, your finger?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So on this side, I just do the opening part of keel-up hands number 6 to here. Cast out the net, break the arm, go over, keep it. Then I smack the face, ricochet, come off to here. I have her arm at a right angle here, and I can just take her shoulder out that way. I can knee if I want, I can smash, then my left hand disengages, and I draw a question mark here, and then here. I like to pull them back a little bit so I stretch them out. And then I can give it up, kick, and then go into the finger sandwich here. Elbows anchored to me. And then I grab the thumb, and then what a lot of people will do is that they'll keep this pressure on so high, so much, that it ends up doing that. So from here, what I have to do is I have to release the pressure a little bit. It's just like a plate of fingers. I'm going to serve them up so her hand is on top of my hand, and then I feed her elbow right into my own pit that way. Then I smack, come up, pull down, and then I can go here. And ideally, I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to point right there. So, and this has to be at a right angle and a right angle. And it has to be horizontal to the deck. That doesn't work so much. If I'm straight down here, that may work a little bit, but I'm going to have to really force it. I have to here, so all the pressure goes right on the wrist here. And then I'm going to dive in here, stepping behind her, grab the meaty part, a mighty, mighty duck, and then I'm going to elbow, ricochet out from the elbow pit, and then I'm going to go to here. Then I switch hands, here, and then I would squeeze off the shot there. The idea of this drill is to learn to go from one lock to another lock to another lock. Because you may get her into this lock here, and then she starts squirming out. What do I do? So you want to know how to do it. Another thing, I'm coming in here, and it's just not working. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe she's not feeling any pain. It's just not working. What do?